G'day guys, James from Us and a Pup. I'm going to do a quick review or an unboxing sort of opening first thoughts video on these Kings 12 volt electric blankets. We're travelling Australia in a camper trailer, and even though we're in Queensland at the moment, it's getting bloody cold at night. So we just bought these today. We're going to give them a go over the next few nights, travelling south over the next month, and we'll let you know in a while how they go. We'll do a bit of a review after a month or so of using them. First we'll start off with the price. We got two of these because they are a bit of a funny size, 140 by 100 centimeters. We got a queen bed, so they won't really fit the bed properly, but they were two for 80 bucks, and then on special today it was like 5% off, so they're about two for 75. Yeah, so we got two because they were cheap and one wouldn't fit our bed. Pretty standard with Kings gear. The bag it comes in is pretty cheap. I wouldn't say nasty, but it's probably not going to last a long time. These are probably the sort of thing that once you get one, you'll put it in your swag or rooftop tent or camper trailer and leave it in there. The zip's metal, but then the little tag, the actual mechanism bit is all plastic. But this is like, I don't think that'll last long. It'll probably wear through just rubbing on stuff in your car. Grabbing it out of the bag, it feels kind of nice. It's not super soft like when you get new towels or blanket or anything from the shops, but it's definitely softer than like flanny material. Yeah, user manual, have a look at that soon too. Let's open this up and see how big it gets. It is all stitched along the edge like fairly nicely. No loose bits or frays or anything I can see yet. You can feel the little cable, I guess, in like the little heating elements inside, but it's pretty soft material and they're really thin, so it definitely doesn't feel like a clunky or heavy weird thing to have laying across you in bed. It does come with a SIG socket with a, decent length cable. I think they say 1.5 meters on the box. And this is your SIG socket. It's actually got little springs there. They're reasonably heavy duty and that all seems to feel okay. And then your control panel is just your basic heat and time. Just press buttons on those. You got 60, 45 and 30 minute timers and high, medium, low heat. One thing most people running these off a 12 volt setup in a car, swag, camper trailer, you're going to be worried about the power draw. So on high we got 4.2 amps, medium 3.2 and low is 2.2, which is not bad given that the timer only goes for 60 minutes, so you're going to draw that 4.2 amps on flat out, and then whether you turn it back on again after that, you obviously just keep drawing that much power. Just going through the rest of the instructions, I think they've made a typo connecting solar panel. Detach power cable, pre-soak the blanket for 5 minutes and then wash in mild soap and a gentle spin cycle. Don't think that's meant to be for a solar blanket. And then your fuse replacement, if you do blow the glass fuse, it's in the SIG socket. It's pretty standard, that's like the ones that come on Engel fridges and stuff like that. 12-month limited warranty. It basically covers manufacturing defects, nothing to do with how you use it. In terms of washing the blanket, you can remove the power cord. It's a little bit dicky, it's definitely a two-handed job, but you just lift this little tab and pull. So just loosen the tab, but it just pulls out. Yeah, a 3-pin plug in there. You can wash him, dry him out, and then just plug him back in like that. So this is one of the blankets on the bed. Like I said, it's a queen bed. They're 140 by 1 meter, so it goes pretty comfortably from where your head will be almost all the way to the end of the bed. like not missing much. And then it covers most of the width of the bed too. So I don't know, we're probably just going to overlap the two of them in the middle, I think. So this is how they look. I've just turned them sideways. So we've got a metre down the bed, and then these just overlap in the middle. Another metre to the foot of the bed. Hopefully they stay put like that in the night, but we're going to give it a test and see. So this is with the two blankets side by side. They overlap in the edge of the bed a bit, but by the time you lay under there and lift your legs up and stuff like that, they'll probably just meet nicely in the middle. So there's a bit of overlap in the middle as well, so you're not going to have a cold patch. Hopefully this works good. Alright, so it's the morning after we've had a few nights since we put the 12 volt electric blankets in the camper now. I've had a few cold nights, a couple of warmer ones too, so last night was pretty warm. I actually took the blanket off the bed because I had mine laying under the sheet and it was just really warm. Like, they're good insulator. I think I'll actually put it in the swag when we go home, because on those really cold nights you don't want the cold air coming up through the bottom of your swag. And I'm going to put mine in the bottom of the swag. Even if we don't plug it in, turn it on, it's going to be good to keep that warmth in. Blankets work fine. They keep you warm, they warm up quick, and the timer works fine. We've used them on medium and high. Haven't put it on low yet, but we'll give that a go maybe one of these other warmer nights. The other night was probably 0, might have got down to -1. There was not really a frost on the ground, but it was pretty bloody cold. Yeah, it worked fine then. The good thing about them is they warm up quick. They stay on for however long the timer is, and then they stay warm. So it wasn't like we were worried after an hour turning the blanket back on again. It just stayed warm pretty much all night. You just lay on it and keeps your body heat in, so that was really good. So I asked Alex for a review, and she reminded me, good tip, they actually heat up quicker than the electric blankets we had at home, our 240 volt powered ones. They heat up within, what would you say, 5 minutes? Not even? Yeah, not even 5 minutes, and then it's warm and stays warm. Whereas back home, our 240 volt ones seem to take forever to get warm. So even though they're a little bit dicky size, these Kings one, they're actually heat up really quick. So that's a bonus. This is my first go at making any sort of YouTube video or any sort of review type of thing. So if you like it, let us know. I'd love if you'd stick around and give us some feedback on what I should or shouldn't do, could do better. I'd love to hear it. Cheers, guys. So that's it for this one, but stick around if you want to see a bit more of a detailed review after a bit longer time. Obviously we've only used them for a few nights now, but after the next couple of months on the road and then camping trips and stuff, when we get back to the Vic High Country, it's going to be real cold. So stick around if you want to see a more in-depth review after we've had them for a bit longer, and we'll see what they're really like. Whether they hold up over time. Obviously they've been good for a couple of nights, but we want to see what they're like over months.